Okay, elevations to everyone in the collective. We are back to pre-records for the time being. Nonetheless, won't stop me from getting the messages out. So stay tuned for this message and other messages to be downloaded as I am not on live. But if you come across this pre-recorded video, you can always still like, share, subscribe, hype up the video, donate, all of the above, okay? Keep supporting your girl as I love the support. I love everybody that comes to the channel that gives me positive feedback and even constructive criticism. It is always loved and it is always needed for my healing, evolution, and growth so that I can become the best version of myself to get out the messages to the collective. So, let's move on into the message. Ancestors of my highest good, spirit guides, guardian angels, please protect me, my energy as I tap into this message that you would like for me to give out to the collective, Ten of Wands. And protect me from all negative and low vibrational energies. Allow me to tap into your highest frequency for the highest aspect of this message. Or tap into mine. Please purify all of my chakras and my mental, my physical and spiritual bodies, as well as my light bodies, and allow them to align all together for a state of balance, stability, and equilibrium to give out this message as clear and concisely as possible to those in the collective that are watching the messages. I'm gonna just put it up because it's gonna get frizzy, it's gonna get all in my way, collective. So let's go ahead with the messages. Loves, loves, loves. Hopefully y'all are having an amazing Saturday or whatever day when you come across this message. I am recording this on Saturday, May the 30th. Okay. So what we have in the energy collective is we have someone, a past person of yours. You are in no contact with this person. This is a person that snaked you out. This is a person that is heavily burdened because they snaked you out. Now, the message is very difficult to kind of decipher. I don't know which one. I don't know if it was the chicken before the egg, seriously. Nonetheless, the energy going on with this person is this person, they know or they are aware of now that they have a soul contract with you, had a soul contract with you. However, this person was not forthcoming with you about a marriage that they were in. This person is showing up as the King of Cups. They are showing up as the King of Pentacles, but now their King of Pentacles is in the reverse. The person that they are married to is a Queen of Cups. Now, this person could be very sick, okay? Sick, first, I feel like spiritually and in the head here. This Queen of Cups has always been able to, let's say these two were in separation, okay? Maybe it's the final separation. Maybe it's, maybe these two have separated multiple times, okay? And come back together. How she has, this Queen of Cups has always gotten this masculine to come back to her is she dangles things over his head. It's kids, okay? It's typically kids, a home, investments. She has this man wrapped around her finger one way or another, and I do feel like that it is children. However, this person is finding out something very disturbing about a younger fire sign child, okay? That the child could not be his, could possibly not be his. So what I feel like is going on here, this person is coming out as, I feel like that this person is going through not just an ego death, this person is going through, I don't know what's going on with this masculine, this couple, okay? There is a lot of mental instabilities here in this connection, in this marriage. It is a marriage. I don't know if he kind of just lost himself mentally dealing with this woman. She is mentally ill, collective. And then it was passed down to the kids because even the children are looking to exhibit signs of mental instability here. Even the children are coming out in devil energy. So what I feel like is that maybe these two have been together for a long time. They have multiple children together. One of the children could be a younger water sign, one a younger earth sign. So maybe these two children, the water sign and the earth sign, are this masculines, okay? However, there is a younger fire sign child that is in question, that has been in question. It's always been a question the paternity of this child to this masculine energy. So I feel like that. Okay, let me try and get this. They had children together. This woman was able to dangle the children over this masculine's head to get him to come back. She used that during the time she got him to come back this last time, however long ago that may have been. She ended up pregnant. He married her, okay? I felt like, one reason why he went back to this woman, because she was threatening self-harm. I felt like when he went back, it was the same stuff with her. This woman is toxic and poisonous. She is the epitome of a divine feminine in the reverse of a dark witch, a dark high priestess, okay? She got this man to come back by threatening self-harm. I believe that when he came back to make sure, I don't know, the kids were stable, I'm trying to figure out, because it feels like this has been going on. This is an ongoing dynamic, a part of this marriage, this relationship, this connection, this duo. You come in, collective, as the third party. However, you're not the third party. You're this person, or we're supposed to be this person's Two of Cups. You are a part of this person's destiny. Now, this woman has gotten this man to come back before because of her mental instability and because there were children involved. He could be the stepfather. He could be the biological father of these children. Nonetheless, he felt some sense of, he felt burdened. He felt heavily responsible for this woman's the stability of the kids, or making sure that they stay stable, okay? So when he came in with you, although he could have said he was single, whatever the case may have been, he did not express this. Why the Seven of Swords is there. It's there because of other reasons. He did not express to you that he was in a separation from a marriage at this time with someone he has a child or children with. This woman has had this man wrapped around his finger because he gives to her. He pays her money to take care of the kids during times of separation, and then she'll threaten self-harm anytime this woman detects that there is a new woman in the picture. Every time. He goes back, they get back together, she gets pregnant, it starts the cycle all over again. This is what I feel like is happening. However, with her threatening self-harm, I feel like that this masculine was standing his ground. He came out as the King of Swords when this woman was threatening to harm herself. So he stopped letting her use that as a way to get him back in the toxic connection or dynamic, just so he can give to her. Six of Pentacles came out a lot, but the Devil came out a lot. And so the Six of Cups and the Pages came out. A lot of Pages, Six of Cups, Devil energy, a lot of Six of Pentacles. I feel like that this man is a lover. He loves the thought of a healthy family. He loves the thought of a family. He loves his children. He does not love this woman, but he stays or comes back for the sake of the children. However, every time he goes back, when she's threatened self-harm, and then he's like, it's about the kids. He goes back, she gets pregnant. That's how she keeps him in the Six of Pentacles. That's how she keeps him in the coming back. The Two of Pentacles came out a lot. She got this man, I'm telling you. This woman could have did some type of magic on this man here to bind him. That's another thing. We're just going to get into the cards. Ten of Wands and the Emperor. See, he feels burdened by being a father. He feels burdened about being a father. So this past time, however long this was ago, when he went back to this woman, she was threatening self-harm. He stopped. He stood his ground, King of Swords. He's not letting that stop him. Every time he comes back, it's the same thing with this woman. So he stood his ground. However, this woman then began threatening to harm the children. See? This man should have been and called the police on this woman and had this woman locked up. Because you know what I also feel like? I do want to blame him, because take your kid. If you worried about your children that much, And the only reason why you go back is for them, and they are in an unsafe environment with an unstable feminine energy. Okay? No. He should have been and took his kids. If there's text messages, video recordings, voicemails, he should have been and took his kids. So now this last time that he went back, he got this woman pregnant with a child. The child is turning out not to be his. I feel like that was the final straw. Now this woman can't get him to come back. So she's threatening harm to the children. Yep. Page of Cups, the Emperor. He got a younger water sign child with this woman. Okay. The Strength. He has a real strong connection to this younger water sign child. This could be the oldest here, because this was how this woman was getting this man to come back and keeping him connected to her. That's the Ace of Swords, true. And Ten of Wands. That's how she keep him burdened. He always worried about the kids, as a father should be. But you that worried about the children, you should have called the police and had this woman locked up. The Strength. Okay? He gained the strength to finally walk away and finalize something. I don't feel like it was a divorce, but just walk away for good. He could have found strength in you. However, there's a problem here, because whatever this woman did, it caused this man a mental instability enough for where he started seeing you as the enemy or seeing you as being like her. So he decided to, Seven of Swords, put you in a death energy with the Hangman. Cannot make it up. It's superficial. I don't know why. That's not even the words to that song, but I don't know why I'm doing superficial. Something hella super. She fake. She fake. She fake as hell. Seven of Wands. So another thing that I'm getting is that this man wants to come back to you. He wants to be back with you. But I feel like you standing your ground. You blocking this man with everything in your might, because you could have found out that this person was actually married and not single like they portrayed to be. You could have, yep. And they burdened. They are burdened by this younger fire sign child that they have with this woman. It's not their child. Like some DNA test results came back. I feel like this person already knew. Nine of Swords. And this person is going through mental conflict because of everything that they went back. Hell, somebody could have found out that all the kids aren't theirs. Somebody could be finding out that they are infertile or incapable of getting this woman pregnant. Nonetheless, whatever it is, it got this person in his head. This person is now suffering a mental break because this woman has been doing binding work on this masculine one way or another, and they have been projecting all of their mental issues onto this masculine. This man is in his head because he loved this woman, these children, these everything. And he is also in his head because he loved you. And he was in devil energy with you, and you released his ass. Child. Yeah, I told you. She bonded this man. Even if this man loved you, he would never be able to properly love you because she binded him. He is a part of your destiny. You're a part of his, or you are. Yep, with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords. Now this man is watching you in the Six of Wands and victory energy. Because this woman was doing a lot of spell work on this man to make it look like that you were the enemy, you were her. She was trying to swap your energies here. Yep. Okay? Somebody knows that you are a part of their destiny. They know this now. They knew this in the beginning. In the beginning stages, with all the fiery passion and everything, they knew you were an earth angel. They knew you were a part of their destiny here. However, this woman was doing so much spell work on. Yep. You're this person's real wish fulfillment, even if you're not a Queen of Cups, okay? This woman made it look like she was his wish fulfillment and you were her. But he knows better. He knew in the beginning stages that you were an earth angel, a part of his destiny. The death energy. She didn't want this man to see you as his equal, as his partner here. So She got this man to Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles. She got this man to breadcrumb you. Because it's something about mental. This woman is really, really, really good with mental manipulation. The Nine of Swords is here, the Eight of Swords is here, and the Seven of Wands is here. But the Strength is here. This woman is really good with mental manipulation. The Strength, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. She is really good at emotional, with the Ace of Cups, emotional manipulation. Emotionally, mentally manipulating someone. Like if he didn't have feelings for her, he had love for the kids. She used the mental manipulation of his love for the kids to bind him. Even though he had a destiny with you. Seven of Swords, the Moon. This is how she has gotten away with this man, doing this to this man, and causing him tower after tower after tower. And I feel like you were his final tower before he awakened. And now this man is awakened to everything. And he may not be stable at all. Death energy. This man could be feeling very hopeless here. This woman could be threatening to do something to you, to hire somebody to unalive you here. You're not taking that paint outside, Kaya. I already told you that. You can't. I'm not going to let you paint on the concrete. I said no. Yep. Death to his Ten of Pentacles. Because this woman held him back. You were his Ten of Pentacles. You were his destiny. The Earth Angel. The Page of Wands. He was very, very enthusiastic. Fiery passion. You gave him this newness. You gave him this newfound energy. He knew how you made him feel. You were a part of his destiny. You were his Earth Angel. And this woman caused the death to his Ten of Pentacles by holding this man back or making this man hold back from you. This Emperor. I'm telling you, stagnating him. Yep. And when you moved on, you took the fortune with you. You took the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles with the Earth Angel, the Ace of Cups. You took it all with you. Give me more with the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands. The Star and the King of Cups. This man is in love with you. He just, oh, how he wishes he could hold on to you and heal something with you. But he feels like, for one, listen, he want a family with you. He very passionate about you. And he is rejecting this Queen of Cups now. Everything she said, he rejecting everything that she wanted. He rejecting it, okay? Somebody he got a family with. I'm putting those two back in there. He came out as the King of Cups and the Star energy. Aquarius, Pisces energy. Queen of Wands. The Three of Swords. This person broken. He is real broken. Five of Pentacles. Because he's struggling now. And this could be struggling in any area, but I feel like because of the Seven of Swords. Because he should have at least given you, I feel like that the reason why the divine is coming down so hard on this person and forcing them, holding them back from this Ten of Pentacles as well and making this person heal is because this person didn't tell you the truth. They didn't tell you the truth. The Seven of Swords, the dishonesty, is deceit, it's manipulation, it's lies. Two of Pentacles, they were juggling you with this other person. That could have been why this person came off as off. Seven of Swords. They could have been very cold towards you, okay? And they thought that they were just going to be able to move on with the Pentacles. This person knew you were a part of their, y'all had a contract, y'all had a destiny together. They thought that they were going to Seven of Swords you by being cold to you because, again, this man was under mind control by this Queen of Cups, thinking that they could juggle you. When they realized they couldn't juggle you, they thought that they could put you in the Eight of Swords, the Death energy, and take the Destiny, the Earth Angel energy, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles with them. They thought they were the prize. They thought they were the healer. They thought, however they chose to move, that they could heal any situation. And they're coming to find out that that's not the case. Okay? They thought that they could just move forward with, I'm telling you, and this person is stalking you. I don't know how this woman got this man to start seeing you as her, but she good at mental manipulation. She is a Queen of Cups, for sure. She got a lot of water in her chart. She has some earth. Okay? She can have an earthy moon. She can also have a Venus moon as well. Nine of Cups in the reverse, the Judgment in the reverse, and the Three of Swords in the reverse. Because, look, this woman didn't get her way. He didn't get, like, it's no more heartbreaking here in this situation for you. Somebody made a bad judgment call. You're not heartbroken. Judgment is in the reverse against you because it's fell on this person and their past person. They're not getting their wish fulfillment, thinking that they can move on with the Ten of Pentacles by trying to bind you to death energy because they weren't honest with you. Hold on. They weren't honest with you about how invested they were into a family dynamic that they tried to juggle you with, and they were married. They were married. And the fact that this person has a marriage contract with you in the spiritual realm, in the ethers, is being rejected. Whatever it is that they are trying to do in the ethers, in the spiritual realm, concerning getting you back, making them, trying to do petitions, telling the ethers they want to invest in a family with you. It's not working. It's being rejected. All their emotions are being denied by the Most High. Yep, because it's seeing what this person did. They caused illusions. And now this person is also seeing how they were a part of the illusions and this Empress energy. I'm telling you, she got water and earth in her chart. The World. This person closing the cycle with, they no longer giving to this Empress energy. And it's because of it's because of everything that this woman has put this person through. But they're going to be going through this for the near foreseeable future, even the far future here, because you are standing your ground 10 toes down with this person. Okay? This past lover of yours. Yep. With the Queen of Swords and the Lovers and the Fool energy, you standing your ground. But guess what? Freeing yourself from this person, it puts you in the Six of Wands, and you have a new Two of Cups that's coming. And this person, this connection will be successful. Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. They will be single, you single, okay? And there's a third party that's doing magic, illusion magic again. That's the issue. This person came out as the King of Swords, King of Cups. Aquarius, Pisces energy. Yep. You got a union coming. Okay? Yep. A spiritual union. With the Hangman, a higher level union. Because the Hangman is not always stuck. Sometimes it talks about a heightened sense of awareness, heightened sense of spirituality here. Seeing things in another direction, seeing things from a different angle. A union, a higher union, okay? Eight of Wands. And this could be with a King of Pentacles, okay? Or a King of Pentacles is burden. Yep. Because you released them. Okay? You surrendered this connection like it is what it is. Ten of Cups. Or they released you. Or Ten of Cups. They knew this connection was toxic, but they thought that they could take the divine contract, the union, the everything. They thought they could petition or message the ethers and ask for the contents of the divine contract, the divine union, the divine family, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, so they could be a King of Pentacles for a toxic ass family dynamic. And then they could bind you to the death energy, making it look like you were negligent to a source, like the ethers wasn't going to see. They tried to make it look like to the ethers you were negligent in the divine union. But you, child, what? The Hangman. But they tried to sacrifice you. The ethers, see, you released this person and had a rebirth because this person was trying to sacrifice you. And they was trying to keep the ethers and God, the divine from seeing that. It's like, what? Child, be the audacity for me. The Hangman, the Two of Swords, they don't want the ethers to see that they tried to sacrifice you. They tried to sacrifice, they tried to stop your celebrations, they tried to stop your abundance, they tried to stop your work, your prosperity, your healing, your everything. This is the decision they made, and now they have to pay for it. Yep. And they getting this message now from the ethers that it has not gone in their favor. This was a real spiritual marriage. There's a divorce that has happened or that's happening. Yep. Self-love, because this person didn't love themselves. Yep. Yep. And they try to avoid going through that self-love energy. I cannot make this shit up with the love energy. It's like, how can a person that doesn't love themselves love you? They try to make it look like you didn't love yourself, and that's why they rescinded that's why they isolated themselves from giving you this love offer or from moving forward. They avoided giving you this love offer. Child, they tried to tell the ethers this. Somebody tried, like this man knows that this Queen of Cups does witchcraft, because who knows this much about spiritual petitions? This person did a spiritual petition to make it look like you didn't love yourself, so that's why they didn't give you the love offer. That's why they isolated themselves from you, from giving you the love here, because you didn't love yourself. You were negligent of the divine contract or this contract, and it was rejected by the ethers. Okay. Yep. And you're getting celebrations and gifts and stuff. Yep. And this person is trying to avoid the truth. And it's like, oh, well. Yep. The decision. Yep. Your decision has allowed for you to have growth while this person is in lack. And it's like, oh, well. Child. Because they did not activate their higher self. They were supposed to do that with you. They were supposed to disconnect from this person. Hey. Come on now. Come on now. But spirit is saying, listen. Clear as day. Clear as day. This person did not activate their higher self because they would not detach from their south node. Somebody wanted the Queen of Cups. They wanted to keep you and the Queen of Cups. And it's like, what? Child. The third party. I could not make this shit up. And they lied. They lied about the third party. And it's being seen by the ethers. That's why you get a new start with the growth. With the growth. That's why you get a new start, because this person was deceptive. Okay. This person was supposed to grow with you by summer. Okay. But you get to grow with a divine masculine, or you get a new divine masculine here who has accepted the twin flame contract, who has accepted to have the growth with you this summer. Yep. Somebody also tried to trick the ethers and make the ethers think, yeah, you're divine masculine. They are empowered here. You have a new twin flame contract, and this person has grown here. They're no longer in their south node. Okay, they didn't. This other person, whoever they are, they just fucked. You know. Yep. And they cannot control the contents of your power anymore. Okay, now they're nostalgic here about how they shouldn't have tried to control your new beginnings by stopping your Ace of Wands, your new beginnings, stopping you from having a new beginnings. Yeah, this water sign in the reverse. They are nostalgic about how their water sign, air water, and this feminine, she is a earth water sign. She can have like Virgo and Pisces or Cancer in her chart. She could be a July Cancer, okay? Yep. Somebody again, the ethers and you and this past person, they are getting clarity that this water sign was in the reverse. They were never going to be their match. I felt like that this person kept going back because this person, it was the binding magic of love or whatever. Of course the love spell worked because, be quiet. Of course the love spell worked because this person didn't love themselves. They didn't love themselves enough to detach from this person, activate their higher self in turn, and be in the divine masculine energy that they needed to be to give you a proper love offer to have growth with you by the summer. So somebody else is being rewarded that opportunity. Now this person is stuck in lack. They can't detach from this person. This person did a lot of binding magic on this person. But I feel like that when you walked away, the cords snap, the control cord snap. You still empowered this person, but they had to lose you in order to awaken, okay? And they are awakened to the fact that it has been this water sign in the reverse that has been keeping them in this nostalgic energy, keeping them stuck to the past with that nostalgic memories, the Six of Cups, keeping them stuck to confusion and illusions. They see that. And they see that their actions were really not their own. With the Ace of Wands, New Beginnings in the reverse, they see that this woman was projecting her energy onto their mental space. Somebody also confused about how you knew about this third party water sign in the reverse. Child. Somebody confused. They even confused why they sabotage this connection with you when you, and they're confused about the karma. They're confused about why they sabotage something with you. Because it was about this child. I don't feel like this is healing the inner child. I feel like this is about a child. They could be different races here. Okay? This woman could have blonde hair. That they were juggling you with. Can't make it up. Action, Jupiter, beginnings in the reverse here again. Yeah, this not their child. There's something about this not their child. Yep. They knew you were their divine feminine last autumn during the harvest season. They were supposed to possibly even have a child with you, and they sabotaged it all. Now they're getting karma. And they still, again, somebody is confused how you knew or how you seen that there was a water sign in the reverse from their past that they were still attached to. That they were still empowering. Yep. Fire sign in the, listen, a fire sign in the upright past in the reverse. At this current moment, this person is infuriated, okay? Divine timing had to step in, right? In order for this person to receive transformation. They had to receive this, okay? An earth sign and a devil. Like this woman got like her earth placement is probably in like wherever her earth placement is in a retrograde area, okay? I don't even know how else to explain this. Wherever her earth placement is close to, I don't even know how to explain this, okay? Yep. This person had to be open to, this had to happen. This had to happen, yep. Because this person was wearing a mask. And they didn't want you to see, okay? They didn't want you to see that you were justified in cutting cords with them and standing your ground. They don't want you to see that. They're confused. They are in denial that you've seen them for who they are. With the Epiphany, the Facade, the Four of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Justice, and the Ace of Swords, man, and the self-care, they are in denial that you really care for yourself. Somebody really put you in the wrong category. They tried to treat you and think of you as they thought of this other woman, but that was projection magic. That was projection magic to the max. Like this woman is real good with mental manipulation, even like binding or not magic. Child, somebody is calling me 870-666-6853. I'm not answering that. Yep, this person is in regret. Yep, because you moved on. Because you had the strength to move on and renew yourself and do the healing. I feel like you have to do deep introspection from this because there was a lot of lies. There was a lot of dirty offers, faulty offers here from the beginning here. Five of Pentacles, okay? Now this person in the Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and now they want to come and give you an offer. Page of Pentacles, the Lover. They want to give you a solid offer. But I feel like how solid can it be with this person being in the Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles? They got exactly what they asked for, collective. Yep. And you're in this stabilized flow. You got a stable contract coming in. Yep. And this person is so pissed off, they want to do everything that they can to sabotage it, to limit you from having this stable contract coming in because they are burdened. Cannot make it up. Their money is burdened. This King of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, because there are people talking about this union coming in. It could be with a King of Pentacles, a real King of Pentacles who's really going to love you with the Ace of Cups. They love your High Priestess. They love your intuition. They love what it is that you do for work. They love it is how you're divinely connected here, okay? And this person, this could be this past King of Cups, whoever that is, Queen of Cups in the reverse, whatever. They are trying to sabotage your connection with illusions here. They are trying to sabotage. They also trying to sabotage you by getting people to see you as being an illusionist, deceptive here with the High Priestess. They are trying this. But I feel like this is also this Queen of Cups in the reverse from this person's past. Like they're trying to put illusions on you. They're trying to trigger you for moving on and freeing yourself. Yeah. They feel like your decision was impulsive to close a cycle with them. Okay? Taking this leap of faith because you just freed yourself from being in competition with anybody. And you decided to care for yourself. After you found out the truth, I'm not playing about this moon energy, these secrets, this secret water sign feminine in the reverse. And that was helping this person also behind the scenes to block you and steal from you, take from you, the third party. So that's the message, collective. Hope y'all liked it and enjoyed it. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button at the very least. And then I will release y'all with love and light and catch y'all back on the next one. Peace with God's